Now then guys, how you doing? Thank you for joining me again for the penultimate game in our group against Wales after we basically fluffed it against Switzerland in the last game, draw on 1-1. Yes, we come from behind literally 60 seconds after they scored. We ran down and got the goal, but we just didn't do enough going forward to get the win. In fairness, that is a lie. That is a lie. We did do enough going forward. We've done enough going forward in both the games. We just have not been clinical enough. So today we're going to go with Immobile and Belotti. That is where we're going to go. We've tried Patania up there. We've tried Moise Kean up there. Immobile is the one that's getting the goals. Let's try Belotti with him. But Turkey take on Switzerland. That's a massive game in itself. And then Wales against Italy. There we go. Yeah, we need 3 points in this one to get ourselves out of the group and win in the group. That's the main thing. So here we go. Like I say, confirmation of the games being drawn. Turkey against Switzerland. Wales against Italy. As the group stands, we are top of the group just on goal difference. That is it. With Wales bottom, Turkey in third, Switzerland second, and ourselves in first. And when we look at the group, ourselves in top spot and Switzerland in second at the minute. And the only difference between us is goal difference. Team selection wise, we are going to stick with that 4-2-4 that's got us this far. You know, now may have been the time to change it up after that result against Switzerland, but we're going to stick with it. So we're going to go with Donnarumma in goal, Spinazzola, Bastoni, Bonucci and Calabria out back, with Verratti and Barella in the middle, Insigne and Berardi out wide, with Immobile and Belotti up front. He's probably the way I'm going to go for now. Barella, actually I'm going to bring Sensi on there, and that'll do, I think. I think that's a decent place to be for now. There's a few players that haven't featured yet as well. So tactically then, we've looked at this before. Wales are going to line up 4-2-3-1. Roberts up front potentially. You know, for me, it's Bale and Ramsey. They're the two players that could potentially unlock our team. But when we look at their tactics from their last game, then they set up a little bit like it. So basically, Ampadu is that high up the pitch that they're almost playing a 4-1-4-1. So they are, you know, they're not the narrowest team. They're obviously all the players being focused down the middle. There is an opportunity for us to exploit that. But yeah, they're playing 4 players behind the striker. So the lone striker, 4 players behind. The midfield is quite open there, I would say. You know, your interpretation of that may be different. It may be that number 6, that is currently Ramsey, is playing as a defensive anchor. I don't see that being the case. I think Ramsey is isolated in the middle with Ampadu further forward, and they're playing 4 behind the striker. So they're basically playing with 2 wide men, which is Gareth Bale and Daniel James, and then with Ampadu in the middle, and who else is their number 7? David Brooks. So they've got a little bit of talent. They could cause us a problem, but hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, hope's not a strategy and all that, but we should be getting the win today. We should have too much for Wales. So from the social roundup then, Alessia Picone says time to win. Come on. We should be winning this one fairly comfortably. That was quite arrogant. I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have looked at the other options first. But yeah, there we go then. They're lining up with Roberts up front as expected. Bale is out on that right-hand side. We are going in hard on Bale. I have asked for harder tackling because Bale's bravery isn't quite there. His bravery is only 10. So realistically, you know, if we can muscle him out, we'll just nullify him out the game. And there you go then. So Italy top of the group as it stands as we make our way out onto the pitch. As we have a highlight then, Spinazzola, Insigne. Go on, lad. He's run at them. He's been very direct in the games that we've seen. Belotti isn't going to get there, and Ward gets it clear. But a couple of minutes in, you know, we've managed to work our way into the box. Verratti should be pinging balls about. As Immobile to Sensi, Belotti to Berardi. Go on. Ball in. Belotti gets the goal. Belotti 2 minutes in. We've brought him in. It's his first start. We went with Patania and we've also went with Moise Kean. But Belotti has scored the goal 2 minutes in. That's the start that we wanted. And that is us topping the group as it stands. Berardi with the ball across. Another player that we haven't really featured. And we've changed it up on the back of that Switzerland result. But 3 minutes in, there is a highlight. Now we need to be collecting this as Belotti does some great work there. Muscles out. Insigne is going to go again. Like I say, very direct. Will run at the defence, pulls it all the way back down, makes all that yardage to basically play back to the halfway line, and we lose out. They're poor on the ball as Verratti picks it up. We've got players out wide, we've got an overlap should be needed, but Belotti could make it 2, and it's a great block from Roden there. Corner ball then, it's not going to be a short one this time round as it's into the box, they back off, Spinazzola, and it's gone. But Turkey and Switzerland still 0-0. We could do with that one being a draw. We've had 3 shots, 1 on target. We've had 51% of the possession. There's a highlight there was Brooks with the opportunity to whip it in. Bastoni there, that's a great header. Belotti running with it. Switzerland have scored a jetty there. They're 1-0 up against Turkey's. Belotti's through. It's a big save. And Davies gets it clear. A jetty scored again. It's now 2-0 against Turkey. Switzerland are top in the group with goal difference at the minute. We need another one. Carnage. Insigne, ball across and Ward saves. We're second in the group. A jetty with 2 goals and 11 and 15. Verratti then. On the ball. He's on a yellow as well. Insigne. Go on. He's running. He's very, very good. Very direct. I like his positivity. As Belotti with the ball across. Immobile. Insigne has missed. Immobile maybe should have pulled the trigger himself as he tried to lay on the assist. Verratti then. Go on, lad. Berardi. Play the ball out wide. Insigne. Has a crack from distance. Oh, it's off the top of the bar. What a hero. We've had 9 shots free on target. I can't believe Switzerland have scored a quick-fire double. For us, I'm going to encourage the team. As there's another highlight on 28 minutes. We are creating though. We've not seen anything from Wales yet. As Bale now, I've said to go in hard on him. Go on. Stop that ball in. Verratti's there. He's on a yellow. It's a ball across and Robert scores. It's against the run of play. 28 minutes. You know, we had the opportunity to take the ball off Bill. We've allowed him to swing a ball into the box. And Roberts, amongst all of our players, gets the head on it. You know, we'll see it again. Verratti on a yellow, yes. He should still be going in hard there. He nicks the ball. He makes a mess of it. And Roberts between 2 of our players. Donnarumma doesn't exactly cover himself in glory. And we've got to go for it again. As Calabria then. Into the box. Ball across. Has gone right through. Insigne. Spinazzola. Ball in. Belotti. Great goal from Belotti. It's 2-1. Literally, is that a minute between them again? They've only just scored before the half-hour mark. And we have scored again straight away. It'd be interesting to see the time between the goals. But come on. I love that. Love the fact that there's a quick goal. Quick reply. Keeper should do better. But there's another highlight. Another highlight from kickoff as we go back to top of the group. Ampadu on the ball. I'm just watching it unfold. Please, no more drama. If they score again, it'll be 3 goals in 3 minutes. Bale lane. Spinazzola goes in. Takes the ball. Belotti on a hat-trick. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper. Big save. The keeper's made a couple of big saves already. As Turkey still losing 2-0 to Switzerland. They scored on 29, we scored on 30. So there you go, we did score within a minute again. Love the character there as we go into half-time, 2-1 down. Dressing room wise then, you've played well so far, but there's room for improvement. Tactically, is there a change to be made? Immobile's having a poor game in fairness. So I'm going to bring Patania on. He's more defensive. He'll come and link up. We're going to have to take Verratti off as well. If we want to play physical in the middle of the park on Gareth Bale, then we're going to need to sacrifice Verratti for that. So a double change at half time. I like that. We are still top of the group, like I say. Spinazzola with the throw to Insigne. He's got plenty of space and he's gone back. He should have had a crack then. He's got the ball now though and it's blocked. Sensi on it to Locatelli. It's a great ball out to Calabria. And it's out for a corner. 5 minutes into the second half, we have our first opportunity. We should have pulled the trigger a bit earlier. But that has been the story so far. We keep trying to create that perfect goal as the ball is crossed in and gone. But Ramsey's now in possession. It's 2-on-2. As James looks like he's offside there. The flag has gone up. They've made a mess of it. I'd have been disappointed if that had been allowed to carry on. Corner ball out. Insigne in again. It's not a great cross. Berardi gets there this time though. As they could have counted again. Insigne, go on. Calabria. Berardi. Someone's got to have a crack here. It's a goal. Sensi. And there we go. 3-1 on 53 minutes. I don't know if he knew much about this. It may just hit him on the way through. But we still created nonetheless. Calabria. It's a header. It's a great header as well. Right into the centre of the net. The keeper's got no time to react. And we're now 3-1 up. We've done it again though. 14 shots. 6 on target. We are creating. We just need to be more clinical with our chances. As we get the goal. Patania. There we go. It's 4-1 now. It's his first goal of the campaign. Another player that may not have been brought along under any other manager, but for me, he's a very good link-up, and he gets there at the near post, and we are 4-1 up now. Looks like they've dropped Ramsey in behind the striker as well. As we have another highlight on 69 minutes, Berardi to Sensi. Have a crack, lad. And there we go, it's 5-1. It's a great finish from Stefano Sensi. Wales have collapsed. Game over. We're top in the group as well. This has helped our goal difference massively. Unless obviously Switzerland are winning like 7-0, then we are top in the group. Sensi with a great finish. What play. Ben Davies and Aaron Ramsey are having absolute shockers on 5.9 ratings. That's got to be our ball. We turn it over there. It's not a great header from Bonucci. As Neco Williams then is running. He's gone back to Ramsey. It looks like he's dropped deeper. Williams on the overlap. And he's put it wide. It's a massive miss. Could have made it 5-2. As there's another highlight, we may need to close this up now. As a ball through and they've scored. We've made a mess of it at the back. Who is it who's misjudged the header? We'll see it again. 5-2. We've conceded 2 goals. That is a shocker. Who is that? Bonucci. Right, we'll get him off then. Not that he's not going off because of that mistake. Well, he's on a 6.4 actually. Let's take him off because of his rating. Mancini coming on then at the back. Another highlight then. As Bastoni's on a yellow. Locatelli on a yellow. He's put up a yellow obviously. It'll have been a challenge on Bale no doubt. As Sensi on it. Belotti. Berardi. Go on. Out to Belotti. It's cleared away. He's on a hat-trick as well. Calabria to Locatelli. I can't believe we've conceded twice. Insigne, go on, run at him. Ball through to Balotelli. It's a big save. I said Balotelli then. Balotelli's not there. Belotti. Turkey have scored. It's 2-1. Balotelli. Can you imagine? What a player. 10 minutes to go then. 5-2. We've done all we need to do. That goal for Turkey's helped us out as well. Obviously, it's damaged Switzerland's goal difference. I'm still playing attacker and we're 5-2 up. We should have really shut this up now. The team are shattered. Sensi to Berardi. Ball through to Belotti. Go on, wrap it up. And there you go. There's his hat-trick. Belotti with the goal on 88. Comes in for his first start. You know, he's going to start next game, isn't he? Let's be honest. I'm lost for words. Why didn't I start him? Why was I pushing with Moise Keane? Sensi to Berardi. It's a great ball. And Belotti with a lovely touch. And that is that 6-2. Right, so we have another highlight then as Mancini on the ball. Calabria, he's running. And Roberts robs him. I'm assuming Roberts isn't a striker anymore. As Williams is going for it now. Ramsey to Wilson. Wilson is deep. Now they are rotating players all over the place. No worry they can't get together. As Moore is through. It goes through to Donnarumma. And it's cleared away. As Davies picks it up again. There could be a counter on here. As he skips past our man. Davies still going. Ball across. Moore. It's a great block. Ramsey. And he's put it wide. Wales have had a couple of chances in this one. And maybe they should have had 4 in fairness. We have been poor there. We tried to blow them away. 6 goals. Yes, we were much better. We had 11 shots on target. But defensively, they could have scored more. So well done everyone. Qualification is in the bag and rightly so. We topped the group on 7 points. Switzerland also on 7 points. Turkey on 3. Obviously it was 2-1 in that game there. Ajeti with 2 goals on 11 and 15. But we win 6-2. And how have the fans reacted then? Fluvio Romani says, you'll do well to see better than Belotti. Absolutely. And Alexander Biakalani says, my player of the match was Belotti for sure. What a victory. When you're getting a hat-trick, you're going to be a player of the match, aren't you? So Bocelli was looking for a positive reaction before the game. We definitely got that. It was a dominant win for Italy. It was a cagey press conference from Giggs. He weren't too happy. We qualified for the first knockout round. Classy Belotti on form, 100%. Verratti's pleased with an important win. Italy are on course now. You know, we carry on. The squad reacts positively to the Wales result. That's also massive. And I will just hang about to see how the knockout stages are organised and what our next opponent's going to be. So here we go then. And we've been drawn against Germany in the first knockout round. Wow. So there you go, Germany then. If we have a look at how the groups have progressed, in fairness, we'll see who has now been eliminated. So here are the groups then. So from Group A, ourselves and Switzerland qualified. From Group B, all 4 teams qualified. That's mental, obviously. They were the highest placed finishes. Wowza. So Belgium, Finland, Russia and Denmark all go through. In Group C, Holland, Ukraine and Austria qualify, with Scotland and England qualifying from Group D. Scotland topped the group. Wow. In Group E, Sweden and Spain go through, and Group F, France, Portugal and Germany going through there. So we get drawn against Germany. It wouldn't have been any good for us anyway, as we've had to take on France, Portugal, Germany, regardless of how it's set up. So when we look at the first knockout stages then, Belgium will take on Austria, England against Switzerland, Portugal against Ukraine, ourselves against Germany, Finland against Spain, France against Russia, Sweden against Scotland and Holland against Denmark. So yes, Germany next. So that's where you'll join me for the next one then, guys. Do you fancy our chances? There's plenty of easier teams we could get drawn against, let's be honest. I wouldn't have minded Austria, but that's just the way it fell, unfortunately. So thank you very much for watching. As always, it's been emotional, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-ra.